again. Welcome to this library of the multiverse here in the medieval library that I have built up. I'm gonna have to make another background at some point. Just haven't gotten around to it yet. But yes, I am currently librarian VTuber Star Shadow, aka Star. Currently a real life librarian. Currently, we're going hard for present tense right now, because who knows what will happen in the future. But I am a working librarian. My job title is a librarian. Don't let anyone fool you on that one. But also family man, the daughter and some cats. When everyone is settled down for the night, time for me to relax, hang out, play some games. Ugh. The weekend is here. The weekend is finally here. Can you believe it? We've been waiting. We've been working hard. We've been doing everything we can to get to the weekend. We finally did it. We made it. We made it. Thank God. So I'm happy. Happy. Glad to be able to relax a little bit. We got some football to watch tomorrow. All good. Very happy. Can actually sleep a little bit, hopefully. That's what we're hoping. And get back on track as we get ready to continue the week. Continue working, I guess, next week. I'm looking to be taking a day off, an extra day off, either next week or the week after. I'm not sure which yet. Considering I already have a holiday in 2 weeks. Not this coming week, but the week after that, which will be nice. So we'll be able to put a little bit more into this, so that will probably change the schedule slightly so that we can take advantage of the day off. But we'll see as we get a little bit closer as I decide what to do. Which is good, because we need a little extra time to continue pushing in this game that we're playing. But it was really weird yesterday. Not yesterday, it was earlier this week. Or was it last week? But my wife has discovered, after talking to a coworker, a British or formerly British coworker. How do you be formerly British? But someone from Britain that's now living here and working with her about Nando's, and we've never had it. We don't know anything about it. So she was mentioning it to my daughter. And because she always runs everything past my daughter for some reason, and was like, maybe we should give it a try. The person I was talking to is saying it's really good. And that while they're here, they're gonna get nothing but Nando's. So it must be pretty good, right? And so we were looking to see where the closest one was, and it's actually not that far. So, you know, we were expressing some interest in doing it, and so I go, oh, so we can get a little cheeky Nando's. Nothing. I got nothing from either of them. None of them have heard that. Like, I was trying to figure out what the hell my wife's been doing. If she was talking to this person, this Brit, then I would think that they would have said something about a little cheeky Nando's. And she totally did not know what was going on. I'm like, what the hell? I don't understand you. Do you not talk to anyone? Do you not? I mean, she does work remotely now, but still, it's like, you've talked to people, you're in meetings with people. I mean, obviously you are talking more personally to people here. And you must have heard this at some point. Even like, I'm sure it's been on TV even. So how have you not heard this? Nothing. I cannot believe it. It was really disappointing. So that kind of ruins it. So I guess I'll try it again at some point and see if that might work for me, but I don't know. But I am excited if we get a chance, when we get a chance to try it out, because like I said, I never had it. Chicken though, can't be bad. Chicken's good. So when we do have it, I'll have to report on it and what I thought of it, because yeah, I mean, what can I say? Never had it. We haven't had a Nando's around here for that long, I don't think. So maybe? I don't know. I really don't know. I'm trying to think. I want to say it was like a couple years ago that that it showed up for the first time. So I mean, it's not like we haven't had an occasion then, but I mean, I mentioned things to them like that and they're like, no one cares what you think. For some reason, I don't know. I'm not the food person normally. I mean, my wife makes every decision go through my daughter for some reason because, well, I know why, because she can't make a decision herself. So that's probably why. But still, whatever it takes, I guess, to get it will be worth it, maybe. But yeah, on the manga side though, I actually laughed out loud at one today. I was reading Super Psychic Policeman Chojo, gag manga, and Shonen Jump. They did an idol themed chapter of these police officers going undercover to help a idol group that was being cammed without their knowledge, like sneakily cammed, and so they were trying to help capture this perpetrator, you know, as part of being police officers. And so the titular character Chocho is a psychic and a dude, and so they had to dress him up. And yeah, just the way this manga plays on the flaws of each of these characters is pretty funny. So this whole chapter was pretty funny, and it culminated in a pretty funny joke showing the one of the fans of the idol is a kid who idolizes Chojo, and when he realizes that Chojo's been cross-dressing and to be part of this idol group, and that he's a huge fan of this cross-dressed Chojo, the face that he makes is absolutely hilarious. And so it just culminates in this, and it just made me laugh so hard because I couldn't believe it. I mean, I saw it coming, of course. Everyone saw it coming. It's a gag manga. It's not trying to surprise you that much, but but they worked it perfectly to get the reaction that they wanted. So I was very happy about that. It's not always the best gag manga, but it has its moments. It's been solid, so I enjoy reading it when I get to it, which is obviously close to the weekend. 'Cause I only read a few of them a day, spread it out over the week, so that's why I'm only getting to it now. I'm sure there are people who read Jump titles or Jump cover to cover and are caught up on everything in a day. It's not me. I can't do that. That would take up too much time. So I spread it out over the week, and so I'm getting to that one today. Oh, but man, we'll see what else I can get into. We've got more stuff from the next manga awards I want to check out after hearing a little bit more about what is it? My girlfriend isn't here. Something like that. Whatever that one was, which apparently is a lot more spicy than I was thinking, especially for something that would show up in that award. Makes me go, maybe I should look at this. I'm not sure how much well, I'm not going to say I don't know how much I enjoy it, mostly because it just sounds like it's just infuriating. So So yeah, it's like it might not be for me, but we'll see. It might be trashy enough or to make me or car wreck enough to make me go, maybe we'll keep trying to figure out what's going on here. I don't know, but it's another one to keep an eye on. It's another one I gotta look at, I guess. Damn it, I gotta update the old AniList at some point. I think I've said this multiple times, but I got a whole bunch of stuff to update and put up there. Should definitely do some work on that. And y'all can see what's been going on in the world of manga reading on my side. It's the best way to kind of see. It gives you kind of an idea then what I find interesting. But yeah. Alrighty, let us get us into some Dragon Age Inquisition. Just went to Veilguard. We got to lead on some potential companions. We also have heard a little bit more about the old mages and templars kind of deal. We went to the Black Emporium, which is where we are now. We did a little bit of update of our character, because I'm glad we could do this, because I meant to do it a little bit more. I kind of screwed it up in the character creation. Maybe that's why I couldn't get my custom world state in.
Do not antagonize Chauncey the tiny bear. He may be small, but he nips.
Yeah. So there's a lot of stuff in here that we can't deal with right now. But it was good to stop by and get ourselves all set to go. So we have the hinterland still, of course. The Storm Coast is now open for us. And there's a Veilguard. And then we have two potential companions here. Friend of Red Jenny in the Ghislaine estate of Vivienne de Fer. So let us go here first. We're gonna do this one first and see how this goes. Travel to location. Alright, who are we taking? We only have so many people, so this will actually give us a chance to expand our party beyond our initial 3, or our initial 4, I guess, including us. Exciting. Very exciting. All right, so we gotta fend off the guards. Do we actually have to attack? Maybe I can do something fun. Just walk past. Are there a bunch? Oh, there's more than enough. Do I have to fight them? Or can I just open it? Hard from the other side.
Not here. Well, they know who I work for at least.
Well, I just wrecked that guy's day. Okay, that didn't go quite as well as I was hoping. Oh, that guy is still alive. I was hoping that we could just walk through. That did not work. Thought the sneaky would work, but in the end, we had to kill. All right. I went non-violent and did not work. Anything? All right. Is it no longer barred then? Yep. Does that help?
Herald of Andraste, how much did you expend to discover me? It must have weakened the Inquisition immeasurably.
I don't know who you are.
You don't fool me. I'm too important for this to be an accident. My efforts will survive in victories against you elsewhere.
Uh-oh.
Just say what?
What is that?
Ooh, damn.
Ugh. Squishy one, but you heard me, right? Just say what? Rich tits always try for more than they deserve. Blah, blah, blah. Obey me. Arrow in my face. So, you followed the notes well enough. Glad to see you're kind of plain, really. All that talk, and then you're just person. I mean, it's all good, isn't it? The important thing is you glow. You're the herald thingy.
He seems very free-spirited.
Some believe I'm the Herald of Andraste. But who are you, and what's this about?
No idea. I don't know this idiot from Manners. My people just said the Inquisition should look at him.
Your people? Elves?
No. People.
Damn.
Name's Sarah. This is cover. Get round it. For the reinforcements. Don't worry. Someone tipped me their equipment shed. They've got no breaches. Cheeky, yeah?
Yeah, they really don't.
Why didn't you think
There's no breaches.
Oh, she is crazy. Did they drop any loot? Oh yeah, they did.
Friends really came through with that tip. No breaches. So, Herald of Andraste. You're a strange one. I'd like to join.
How about we get to know each other first? You know, names and such.
One name. No, wait, two. Well, it's like this. I sent you a note to look for hidden stuff by my friends. The Friends of Red Jenny. That's me. Well, I'm one. So is a fence in Montfort, some woman in Kirkwall. There were 3 in Starkhaven, brothers or something. It's just a name, yeah? It lets little people, friends, be part of something while they stick it to nobles they hate. So here, in your face, I'm Sarah. The Friends of Red Jenny are sort of out there. I use them to help you. Plus arrows.
She talks like me. Like me personally, not my character.
The Inquisition has spies already. Can you add to these professionals?
Here's how it is. You important people are up here, shoving your cods around. Blah, blah, I'll crush you. Ooh, crush you. Then you've got cloaks and spy kings, like this tit. Or was he one of the little knives, all serious with his little knife? All those secrets, and what gave him up? Some houseboy who don't know shite, but knows a bad person when he sees one. So no, I'm not knifey shiv dark, all hidden. But if you don't listen down here too, you risk your breeches. Like those guards, I stole their... Look, do you need people or not? I want to get everything back to normal. Like you.
Hilariousness. We gotta do more.
You sound like a thief who acts out petty revenge fantasies. And that might be bad.
Oh, right. You want to prop that guy up so I can say my sorries? Bad things should happen to bad people. We find someone not so bad, maybe he'll end up not so dead. Good enough?
Come on. I just want to hear her talk more.
You say that like it's obvious, but you didn't know him.
I knew about him.
That's just rumor.
Look, I'd have been fine stripping his guards and nicking his stuff. Turns out he deserved worse. Or was him trying to kill you a good thing? Are you the baddie? Didn't think so.
So who are your Friends of Red Jenny? You must know them.
Oh, it's not hard to understand if you're not trying to waste your day on it. Someone little always hates someone big. And unless you don't eat, sleep, or piss, you're never far from someone little. Doesn't always work out, but a lot of people hated this guy. Someone got a laugh, someone got even, someone got paid. And someone has to have explained to them that free help is good.
Back there, you wanted to know if I glowed. Why?
That's what you do, innit? You walked out of somewhere and now you glow. Andraste's herald. True or not, it seemed like the easiest way to know it was you.
True or not?
Well, that's what they say and all. Look, don't get ahead, yeah? I want to help this... whatever it is. Inquisition.
Sure. I'm all for it.
All right, Sarah. I can use you and your friends.
Yes! Getting good before you're too big to like. That'll keep your breeches where they should be. Plus extra breeches because I have all these... You have merchants who buy that piss, yeah? Got to be worth something. Anyway, Haven. See you there, Herald. This will be grand.
Cool. She's a little crazy. I'm not against that. All right. Gonna go see Vivian next. I probably don't want to take her to that. I think that'd be a little crazy. Inquisition needs bees. Okay. On the one hand, it's like, I don't know, maybe too many breaches. What the fuck? To grab the loot. Ring velvet, cool. Anything else? There was something I'm missing it. Where? Right here. Don't see it now. Okay, maybe we picked it up, or maybe it's upstairs. Aha, loot. Cool. Gold is all good for us. We need the gold. And more loot over here. Yes, we are looting. Or as we like to say, treasure hunting. The treasure hunt begins. Okay, looks like there's nada here. Alright. Alright, I think we did pretty good. Okay, one companion down. Next. Let's see what we got here. What do we got next? Should be a little bit different.
Lady Trevelyan of Ostwick, representing the Inquisition.
Sure. Yeah, that's us.
What a pleasure to meet you, my lady. Seeing the same faces at every event becomes so tiresome. So you must be a guest of Madame de Fer, or are you here for Duc Bastien?
Are you here on business? I have heard the most curious tales of you. I cannot imagine half of them are true.
Oh, what's going down?
I'm not familiar with that name. I was invited here by First Enchanter Vivienne.
Madame de Fer is a fond nickname the court has given Lady Vivienne.
I've heard she finds it amusing.
Okay.
What have you heard about me?
Some say that when the veil opened, Andraste herself delivered you from the Fade.
I've heard very little about Duc Bastien.
He hasn't been seen much at court lately.
His business with the Council of Heralds often takes him from home for long periods. It can't be good for a man of his years.
And of course, there's the civil war. Bastien probably wishes to distance himself from the actions of his one-time son-in-law.
Tearing up the Dales in a foolish bid for power? It will end in disgrace for Gaspard. Everyone knows it.
Interesting.
Some of those storytellers may have gotten carried away.
But only for the best effect. The Inquisition is a ripe subject for wild tales.
The Inquisition. What a lot of pig shit. Washed up sisters and crazed seekers. No one can take them seriously.
Bro, look at what you're wearing.
Everyone knows it's just an excuse for a bunch of political outcasts to grab power.
I've never made any claims to holiness. What's your point?
In front of all these people, you admit to being a pretentious usurper. We know what your Inquisition truly is. If you were a woman of honor, you'd step outside and answer the charges.
My dear Marquis, how unkind of you to use such language in my house to my guests.
We wanted to kick his ass. Hello.
You know such rudeness is intolerable.
Madame Vivienne, I humbly beg your pardon.
You should. Whatever am I going to do with you, my dear? My lady, you're the wounded party in this unfortunate affair. What would you have me do with this foolish, foolish man?
I would let you, take him outside and then whatever happens, happens.
The Marquis doesn't interest me. Do whatever you like with him.
Poor Marquis. Issuing challenges and hurling insults like some Ferelden dog-lord. And all dressed up in your Aunt Solange's doublet. Didn't she give you that to wear to the Grand Tourney? To think all the brave chevaliers who will be competing left for Markham this morning, and you're still here. Were you hoping to sate your damaged pride by defeating the Herald of Andraste in a public duel? Or did you think her blade could put an end to the misery of your failure?
Ooh.
Run along, my dear. Do give my regards to your aunt.
Damn.
I'm delighted you could attend this little gathering. I've so wanted to meet you. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Vivienne, first Enchanter of Montsimard and Enchantress to the Imperial Court.
I gotta say, looking pretty good. I think the dress, especially with like the collar wing, is a little too much for me. A little ostentatious, but the dress itself looks good on her.
Is that Marquis going to pose a problem?
His aunt is the Vicomtesse of Mont de Glace. Not a powerful family, but well respected. And very devout. Alphonse will be disowned for this. It's not the first time he's brought his aunt disgrace, but I'm sure it'll be the last.
Darn.
And after such a public humiliation, I expect he'll run off to the Dales to join the Empress's war effort. Either to make a good end, or to win back a modicum of self-respect.
Okay, so one of the changes I did make to our Inquisitor is I did change the eye color a bit. I wanted him to pop a little bit more with the blue. So they were blue before, but I wanted to bring that out a little bit more. And when I had been messing around before I started the run, I had done this and I was like, oh, that looks really cool, especially in like some of the cutscenes where the dark cutscenes where you can really see her eyes kind of lighting up like that. So this was supposed to be more initially how she looked, but like I said, I kind of screwed up there, I guess. So yeah, the changes are pretty minimal. Just like I said, the eyes, making the eyes pop into the blue, and then I changed the hair color into a like a more deeper reddish kind of color, just to go a little more like fantasy-esque, I guess.
Your salon has certainly exceeded my expectations so far.
I'm glad to keep you entertained, my dear. I wanted to meet face to face. It is important to consider one's connections carefully. With Divine Justinia dead, the Chantry's in shambles. Only the Inquisition might restore sanity and order to our frightened people. As the leader of the last loyal mages of Thedas, I feel it only right that I lend my assistance to your cause.
Hold on. Investigate first.
What exactly can you do for the Inquisition?
I am well versed in the politics of the Orlesian Empire. I know every member of the Imperial Court personally. I have all the resources remaining to the Circle at my disposal. And I'm a mage of no small talent. Will that do?
I see. Good.
Does that mean you'd be aiding the Inquisition from the Imperial Palace?
Ordinarily, I would be happy to serve as liaison to the court, but these are not ordinary times. The veil has been ripped apart and there is a hole in the sky.
There is.
It is now the duty of every mage to work towards sealing the breach. And so I would join the Inquisition on the field of battle.
Very nice. I'm liking.
You say you led the last of the loyal mages. Loyal to whom?
To the people of Thedas, of course. We have not forgotten the commandment, as some have, that magic exists to serve man. I support any effort to restore such order.
Good.
Are you devout? What's your opinion of the Chantry?
I was a great admirer of the late divine Justinian V. The Chantry, at its best, unites the disparate cultures of Thedas and looks after its most vulnerable. Had she lived, Justinia could have accomplished so much.
You are aware that the Chantry hasn't sanctioned this Inquisition.
The Chantry is leaderless. They're in no position to officially sanction anything.
True.
Besides, my dear, if there is one virtue the Chant of Light teaches us, it is forgiveness. Once the Inquisition has sealed the breach, I'm sure the new divine will not care in the slightest about official permission.
Also very true.
What's in this for you?
The same thing anyone gets by fighting this chaos. The chance to meet my enemy, to decide my fate. I won't wait quietly for destruction.
I see. Did I do this one?
You say you led the last of the loyal
yeah, I
mages.
did.
Loyal to
Why was
whom?
it still there then?
To the people of Thedas, of course. We have not forgotten.
Oh, can I ask about something else on this?
That
It might be
magic
it.
exists to serve man. I support any effort to restore such order.
This one, I guess.
So you're in favor of returning the mages to the Circle, then?
Where else can mages safely learn to master their talents? We need an institution to protect and nurture magic. Maker knows. Magic will find neither on its own.
I see. Okay, and then we can still ask that again. There's not more to it, I don't think, so...
Is your interest in the Inquisition Madame de Fer, or is it more personal?
Aren't you charming?
Yes, we are.
It's professional, of course.
Oh, boo! Refuse the alliance with the Circle. No, well, we're gonna recruit her. But I'm not happy with this. We're hot. You're hot. And you should be like, a little professional. A little professional, a little personal. You know how it goes. And we have the appropriate expression right now. We don't seem very happy, you know. We don't like it. We wanted to be hit on. We love being hit on by the pretty ladies.
The Inquisition will be happy to have you, Lady Vivian.
Great things are beginning, my dear. I can promise you that.
Cool. Cool. Alright, is there more to this, or? No, okay, I guess not. I guess not. Oh, we're back in Haven. Okay, this is exactly where I was gonna go anyway. Alright, let's see. Cassandra, do you have anything new to say?
It occurs to me I don't actually know much about you.
What do you want to know?
I'm not sure. Where are you from?
I thought you knew that.
I suppose I could ask Liliana. She has collected a frightening amount of information on you.
I would expect
but
so.
I don't want to ask her. I want to hear it from you.
I was born in Ostwick, and that's where most of my family is.
The Trevellians, is it not? A large clan with a rather clever coat of arms. Tell me, do you consider the Free March as your home? Are you eager to go back?
Bro, tell your people to stop for just a second so we can talk in peace.
Wherever I am is home enough for me.
That's how I feel now, after years of tending to business for the Divine.
I'd like to get to know you better.
Yeah.
You would?
Is that a problem?
Not entirely. I'm just curious as to your motivation.
We hit on all the ladies. That's why.
Is there any harm in us becoming a little closer?
Yeah.
Plenty.
Damn.
Is that right?
What?
As you wish. My name is Cassandra Pentecost, daughter of the Royal House of Navarra, 78th in line for the Navarran throne. I joined the Seekers of Truth as a young woman, and was with the Order until they withdrew from the Chantry. I remained as the Divine's right hand, carrying out her order to form the Inquisition. And here we are. That's all there is to know, my lady.
Why'd you get mad that we wanted her to hit on us? That's terrible. Don't disapprove that. Are you anti-woke? Come on now. What's up with not hitting on another pretty lady? It's like against everything that a fantasy story should be.
You're a member of Navarra's royal family.
The Pentecosts are a very large clan. Half of Cumberland could say the same.
Really?
No, but it feels that way. I have hundreds of relatives so distant they need charts to prove we're related at all. And they have them. Oh yes. The Pentecosts value their precious blood like it runs with gold.
And you joined the Seekers to get away from them?
It was a life worth getting away from. The Pentecosts are famed for dragon hunting, but few actually pursue the craft. Most are fat and lazy. They pay lip service to the Maker and care only for idle pleasures and past glories. My brother was all that kept me in Navarra. Once he was gone, so was
I. The funny thing is, I always hear in Navarra here, and I keep thinking, oh, talk about Navarra, which is in Spain. It was like a small, I don't want to say kingdom, but like, or country even, back in like the Middle Ages, in the northeast part of Spain, close to the border with France, right around the Pyrenees. Guess that's like where the Basque people are, is Navarra. So it's like a very close approximation of that. I don't know how many people are like aware of that. I mean, if you played like EU4, you'd be more than familiar with that, I think. Or I guess Crusader Kings would probably have it as well.
Tell me about your brother.
I would prefer not to speak of Anthony. Another time, perhaps.
Okay.
So you were the right hand to the Divine?
To Divine Justinia, yes. And Divine Beatrix before her, in fact. The position is normally reserved for Templars of the Knights Divine, but my circumstances were unusual.
Unusual how?
You don't know the story? Thank the Maker. I will tell you if you wish, but it isn't as exciting as some drum it up to be. The short version is that I once saved the previous Divine's life. My reward was becoming her right hand.
So she's older than, like, you would think. I would assume. Like in her 30s, at least. Nothing wrong with that. She's still a kid to me.
But what does a right hand do, exactly?
What is your hand capable of? It gives, it takes, it beckons. It makes a fist. Liliana and I extended the Divine's reach beyond the Grand Cathedral. We went where she could not. After Beatrix, I was tired of the position and wanted to return to the Seekers. but Justinia convinced me to stay. Her vision for the future gave me hope.
You thought she could really change things?
Justinian knew the war was coming long before it began. She tried to avert it, but the forces arrayed against her were too strong. Sometimes you have to break a bone so it can be reset. That's where the Inquisition comes in.
I see.
It was to be the answer. A means to preserve as well as an agent for change. I only wish she had lived to see it.
So, what's the story about you becoming the right hand?
Sweet Andraste, do you really want to hear that? It was, what, 18, 20 years ago? Some still discuss it like it happened yesterday. The tale gets bigger each time it's told. I barely recognize myself within it now.
That's what happens with stories that become legends.
I am not a legend, nor was I then. I was a young woman barely out of training. To hear others tell it, I alone saved divine Beatrix from a horde of dragons sent to assault the Grand Cathedral.
Damn.
Rather impressive for such a young seeker, wouldn't you say?
And the truth is?
I stumbled upon a conspiracy to kill Beatrix. A Templar Knight Commander was at its heart, and there was a dragon battle at the Grand Cathedral that I had help from loyal mages who rallied to the cause. They freed the dragons from magical control. Without them, the Divine and I would both have died. Yet I became the right hand, and they are forgotten.
You're delightful. Oh, I can still hit on her? Can I piss her off even more if I do that?
You're delightful. You know that.
She like that though.
No, I do not know that. I object. There is nothing delightful about me.
I beg to differ.
Yes.
I think I preferred you in the stocks.
We're getting her. We're getting her. We're melting the icy heart. Yes. I like it.
You don't seem to like your homeland much.
My family polluted it for me. What little I saw of my homeland was through the bars of a gilded cage. My uncle treated me like a porcelain doll to be placed on a shelf and dusted only when necessary. Thus I did not see Navarra, the real Navarra, until much later. By then I realized I knew it not at all.
Your uncle? What about your parents?
They had the misfortune of taking the wrong side in the second attempt to overthrow King Marcus. The king executed them, but spared my brother and I since we were family, and children at the time. Thus we were raised by my uncle, a mortalitasi who preferred the company of his corpses to the living.
Oh, what?
Your uncle was a mortalitasi?
A death mage. He still is. My countrymen do not burn the dead, they bury them in special crypts. The mortalitasi supervise the crypts, like priests. Uncle Vestalis oversees the grand necropolis. Nevarans spend more time honoring dead relatives than they do with living ones. It is odd to be so fascinated with death and its trappings. I will never understand it.
That I hope we never have to fight that.
To get back to work.
That sounds terrible. That sounds like Necromancer City. And nothing is more annoying than fighting necromancers. And all of the fucking dead they always keep raising.
Was there something you needed?
Is there anything I should know?
The Lord Seeker's actions are a mystery, but the Templars will aid us. They cannot sit idle while the breach remains.
I see.
I should get to know you better. We are working together after all.
What would you like to know?
All right. Where are you from?
What the hell? Did you just give us a note? How to act for Eldon. My esteemed Lady Sidonia, I'd like to take full responsibility for Lady Marchalette's odd behavior late. You see, we recently began the study of history. I thought that it would do the young mistress some good to be exposed to all Thedosian cultures and not just Orlais. It was a foolish thought. Regrettably, your dear daughter has taken a particular interest in Ferelden folklore. She first developed an affinity for King Kellenhead which seems to have devolved into borderline infatuation. She stared at me, eyes wide, when I told her how he unified the barbarians with his allegedly incomparable might and charisma. Every time I tried to move the lesson on to something more important, she insisted I tell her again about Calenhad, how the Ferelden say his hair was twice as yellow as the sun, and his chin more chiseled than the tallest peak in the Frostbacks. Twice now I've had to tear down drawings she's tacked up in her bedroom of the man shirtless. Then we moved on to the werewolves, which was even worse. As you may already know, the Fereldans venerate the folk heroes Dane and Hefter. Dane was said to have been a werewolf and Hefter to have descended from one. No enlightened man or woman could ever view such beast people with anything but revulsion, but you know Fereldans and their love of wildlife. Unfortunately, these tales of the wolfmen set the little mistress's imagination afire. When she suggested we put on a play for you and her lord father, I could not say no. I'm afraid that's why Marshallette was running through the mansion, wearing wet furs and frightening the chambermaids. She was rehearsing a scene in which Hefter drives back the Darkspawn. I've been informed that some priceless family heirlooms were destroyed amidst all that confusion, and I cannot fully express my dismay. I understand if my abject failure as a tutor results in my immediate dismissal. Letter from Brother Bernard to his former employer. I'm not sure why we got this all of a sudden, but interesting.
I grew up in Ferelden near Homewood. I was transferred to Kirkwall shortly after the Blight. This is the first I've returned in almost 10 years.
Okay.
Varric's from Kirkwall. Did you two know each other?
I knew he was friends with the champion of Kirkwall, but little else. We've spoken more since I joined the Inquisition, largely at Varric's insistence. Apparently I spend too much time with a serious expression on my face, and it's bad for my health.
I can't hear you, man. Let me get closer.
I'll let you return to your work.
Maybe I can, like, talk to him from a little bit closer. Don't back up.
Yes?
Maybe we can hear.
I'd like to know more about the Templars.
If you need insight into what the Order is doing now, I'm afraid I can't offer more than you already know.
Bro.
Anything else, I will answer as best I can.
Bro, I can barely hear you. This is why we've got subtitles on.
Why did you join the Order?
I could think of no better calling than to protect those in need. I used to beg the Templars as our local chantry to teach me. At first, they merely humored me. I must have shown promise, or at least a willingness to learn. The Knight Captain spoke to my parents on my behalf. They agreed to send me for training. I was 13 when I left home.
Okay, that seemed to help a little bit. I don't have much more play on here.
13? That's still so young.
I wasn't the youngest there. Some children are promised to the Order at infancy. Still, I didn't take on full responsibilities until I was 18. The Order sees you trained and educated first.
And what about your family? Did you miss them?
Of course, but there were many my age who felt the same. We learned to look out for one another.
Okay, interesting. What do Templars do? That is a good question. Probably a very important one, too.
Do the Templars do anything besides hunt mages?
Templars protect against the dangers of magic. Before the Order left the Chantry, that meant serving in a circle. They were also tasked with tracking apostates or fighting demons inevitably summoned by the weak or malicious.
What do you think of mages? Are they all a threat?
I've seen the suffering magic can inflict. I've treated mages with distrust because of it, at times without cause. That was unworthy of me. I will try not to do so here. Not that I want mages moving through our base completely unchecked. We need safeguards in place to protect people, including mages, from possession at the least.
So are you going to be upset that Vivienne's going to be around? Because, or Solas, they're, you know, mages walking around.
You've lived in the Circle. What was a typical day for a Templar there?
Typical? The last time I was in a circle was right before it fell apart. Nothing was typical.
Before that, then?
Certain rituals require a full guard. A mage's howling, for instance. I've attended a few. Most of the time, you merely maintain a presence, on patrol or in the circle, ready to respond if needed. Mages pretend to ignore that presence, but they're watching you just as closely.
I see.
Do Templars and mages never speak to each other?
Some do, but Templars are supposed to maintain a certain distance from their charges. If a mage is possessed or uses blood magic, you must act quickly, without hesitation. Your judgment cannot be clouded. Of course, ignoring one another does nothing to foster understanding.
All right.
That's all I wanted to know. Thank you.
Should you require anything, I'll be here.
It's too loud here. We had enough problem talking to Cassandra.
We cannot stay here.
Why not?
Because we're Templars.
What does that even mean anymore? That we declare our independence and march off to some hold and do nothing?
Better that than stay here with this Inquisition.
You're awfully quick to dismiss the people who saved your life, naturally.
Hey, we're inquisiting right now. Should I inquisit you? Bro? Some people, I swear. Okay. Oh,
My name is Charter, anyway. Doesn't sound elven.
I said you could call me that, Scout Palaine. I never said it was my name.
You're a bit terrifying at times, Charter.
Why? Because you're realizing that every elf you casually call Knife here might have a life you know nothing about?
I was hoping you'd forgotten about that.
In this line of work, we can afford to forget nothing.
is she gonna fight him? She keeps going at him. What the hell? Bro, we don't need no fighting here. Or at least do it outside. That's what I gotta say. Do it outside then. I don't think there was anything in there, but we'll check.
Greetings.
What up? Right. We got Varric here. Let's see what Varric's got to say. What about?
Need something?
I read your Tale of the Champion, and I have a few questions.
That's a pretty common reaction. Go ahead.
So our man from Dragon Age 2. I guess the initial starting stage is going to be dude. Whoa, warrior? Is that what it is? That warrior? I don't know. We'll find out.
Where are the rest of Hawke's associates now?
Merrill decided to look after the elves left homeless by the fighting. She's done a pretty good job of keeping them away from the mages and Templars, so far. I guess she has plenty of practice avoiding stupid human battles with her old Dalish clan. Fenris has kept himself busy, hunting down the Tevinter slavers who came south to prey on the refugees. I'm not sure exactly where he is at the moment. You can usually follow the trail of corpses, though.
All right.
Isabella went back to the raiders. She's calling herself an admiral now.
Cool.
I don't know if she's actually in charge or just has a really big hat. Might be the same thing, honestly. Hawke's brother Carver is still in the free marches, helping the Kirkwall Guard keep order. Aveline is still guard captain. I'm pretty sure Kirkwall would fall into the sea if she quit her job.
I see. Notorious raider trash. Okay, I hope that they're not talking about Isabel there.
Need something?
All right. Was there anything else in there?
I read your Tale of the Champion, and I have a few questions.
That's a pretty common reaction.
All right.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we can.
There's no way Hawke really could have killed the Arishok. It would have started a war with the Kunari.
I was told later that the Kunari disavowed his actions. Apparently, the Arishok didn't get permission before he attacked Kirkwall, and the Qun didn't want another exalted march. When they finally sent a ship to haul the Red Dreadnought away, they just said, "We will never speak of this again." As far as I can tell, that's the Qun's version of an apology.
All right. I don't recall very much of Dragon Age 2 since I didn't play it.
In the book, you say that First Enchanter Orsino turned himself into a giant monster made of corpses. How? Why?
Do I look like an expert on magical weirdness to you?
Yes.
Well, I can't tell you how. For the why, all I can say is he was desperate.
Why'd you get mad at me about asking this question? I just Logical inconsistencies bother us.
Carry on.
Oh, you gotta have more we can talk to you about. Let's try.
Can I ask you something, Varric?
You want to talk about me? I'm flattered. Also inclined toward extravagant lies.
I appreciate that. The truth.
How do you and Cassandra know each other?
You heard about the Kirkwall Chantry being destroyed? The guy responsible used to be a friend of mine. The Seeker had questions about that, and I had answers.
Oh, interesting.
Where did you get that crossbow? I've never seen one like it.
Bianca? She's one of a kind. There's a hidden shop in Kirkwall called the Black Emporium.
Yeah, we were there.
I found her in a barrel labeled swag. The owner sold her to me for a ham sandwich and a pair of yellow ruffled pants.
Who is she named for?
I can't tell you.
And the reason for that is?
Complicated. It's the one story I'll never tell. We just have to leave it at that.
So one story he'll never tell right now. I'm sure we could get it out of him if we got him really drunk.
Are you from Ferelden? Orlais?
Free Marches, born and raised in Kirkwall. And despite whatever you've heard, no, Kirkwall's not that bad.
I'm not clear on your line of work. You're a merchant?
I'm a businessman. My family has a seat in the Dwarven Merchants Guild. Merchants buy and sell goods. Businessmen buy and sell stores. In my spare time, I manage a spy network, and occasionally, I write books.
Yeah, but like, oh, we're gonna ask him about it. Okay.
You're an author. What kind of books have you written?
I've tried my hands at a few genres. My crime serials are my most popular. Hard in Hightown, guards breaking the rules to get things done. The Tale of the Champion is the most famous thing I've written, or infamous maybe. I started a romance serial once, Swords and Shields, but to be honest, I don't have a knack for romances. Most of my stories end in tragedy. Probably that says something unfortunate about me personally.
Yeah, Sword and Shield, that's pretty boring. But Hard in Hightown, that does not sound like a crime drama. It sounds like a more spicy version of something. It sounds X-rated. Hard in Hightown. Hard in Hightown. Give it to him hard. And wait, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with that. Anyway.
If you've run a spy network, why is Leliana our spy master?
To be honest with you, she's just a better spy master. The truly great ones can keep their distance. They don't get attached to their people. Me, I always wind up babysitting my informants and worrying about their families. We're in better hands with her.
I see. Well, I would be the same, so I don't blame you.
What sort of shops do you own?
Actually, we don't own shops. That was just an example. Mostly we invest in money lenders. Auction houses, a few mercenary companies, a couple of smithies. I think we own half a beet plantation in Ravane somewhere.
Okay.
Most of that's my brother's doing. Bartrand had business sense. Not much tact, but loads of business sense.
Alrighty then.
Thanks, Varric.
No problem.
Was there anything else we had? Let's see.
Need something?
Oh, the red lyrium.
The red lyrium we found at the temple seemed to upset you.
My brother Bartrand and I sort of discovered red lyrium during an expedition in the Deep Roads. We located an ancient thaig, so old it barely looked dwarven. There was this idol there made of it. Bartrand brought it back to the surface, and, well, everything's gone downhill from there.
Interesting.
So what is it? Just another kind of lyrium?
The red stuff is lyrium like a dragon is a lizard. It's not just a different color. It has a whole host of weirdness all its own. I've written to every mining cast house in Orzammar. No one's seen this stuff before or knows where it came from.
That sounds bad.
What makes it special?
Regular lyrium can mess you up pretty badly, but you have to ingest it for that to happen. Red lyrium messes with your mind when you're just near the stuff. You hear singing, get violent, paranoid, and then it does creepy shit. Makes things float, brings statues to life. It also turned Kirkwall's Knight Commander to lyrium.
What?
Everyone's been kept at least 100 paces from it since.
What the fuck? This stuff is crazy. I was gonna say it sounds like asbestos, but I don't think asbestos turns people into it. So, not quite.
How did the red lyrium get in the Temple of Sacred Ashes?
I don't know. So as far as I knew, the only piece to make it to the surface was destroyed. And the location of the tide it came from is a secret. Did someone find more of it in the deep roads? That's not a cheery thought.
But didn't we see a whole bunch of it when we fought that demon by the breach?
I think that's enough on red lyrium.
Yeah, not really my favorite subject.
So oh, we can find some deposits. Okay, that'd be interesting, I guess. All right, do we have any more?
Apothecary Don can have those supplies for you by tomorrow.
What a circle mage should
About
be.
damn time.
She looks like a noble.
What?
It's arrogant.
It is not arrogant to be unafraid.
There was too much talking. Okay, we don't have anything for that.
Find
Okay.
anything we need, let me know.
I ain't found shit.
Yes? Anything I should know?
I've nothing to report at the moment.
Okay. No one has anything to report.
They called you the left hand of the Divine.
That they did. What of it?
We just wanted to know what's the difference between a left hand and a right hand.
What exactly does the left hand of the Divine do?
A divine always has enemies, and Justinia had more than most. I protected her. I watched, had an ear to every door. I identified threats, and I dealt with them.
Why did Justinia have so many enemies?
There were many who felt she was unfit to be divine. She had a past, a worldly life.
Oh.
And like many, she wasn't given to the Chantry as a child. She chose it, and somehow that made her unworthy. And because they thought she was unworthy, they wished her harm.
Ho 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 ho! Sounds like she might have been fun to be around.
So you were her spy master too?
I handled difficult situations that couldn't be resolved through more delicate means.
I see.
I'd like to hear about Justinia. What was she like?
A friend. A mentor. Like me, she had secrets, made mistakes. It made her human. I think her followers responded to that.
It's kind of weird. I mean, she's called a divine. Shouldn't she be, you know, divinish?
Was there something more than friendship between you?
You're asking if we were lovers? Typical. I was devoted to her, therefore it must be romantic. Love is common. Love is simple. My bond with Justinia was something greater. She was a sister, a mother, a teacher. So to answer your question, yes, it was more than friendship.
That's all we were getting at. We weren't saying anything. Otherwise, we would have given a little different inflection. Was there anything a little bit more than friendship? Oh, so I guess there actually was then. She wouldn't have denied it so hard. You can deny it all you want, lady.
How did you and Justinia meet?
I met her a long time ago, before she became divine. Before she was Justinia. When I met her, she was Mother Dorothea. I was at my lowest. Broken, lost. And she saved me. No, wait. She hates it when I say that. I saved myself. She just showed me it was possible.
We'll talk more later.
Okay. She got more questions. I got more questions.
I'm listening.
Let's talk about you.
Me?
What did you do before you worked for the Divine?
I was a bard, a Norwegian spy for many years. For a time I also served a small cloister in Lothering. After the Blight, the Divine called on me to oversee her personal network.
Can you teach me to be a bard?
Being a bard is so much more than being a spy. It involves a keen understanding of politics, the ebb and flow of influence, the great game. The Bard's is an intricate dance where a smile can be sharper than any dagger. The best way to learn is to immerse yourself in it. Perhaps when this is all over, I'll teach you.
I mean, it seems like it would be a useful skill, especially now when we have to hobnob with knobs. So, maybe it would be a good thing. I don't know. Can bard it up. It's all good. But yeah, I romanced her in Origins.
Bards tell tales. I bet you tell some good ones.
There are plenty of tales in the library. Perhaps you should look for them there.
Oh.
I should leave you to your work.
We can always talk later.
Yeah, but you're not telling me anything. Sad. Alright, let's go find Solus. Solus will probably got some lore for us. Let's get some lore. What up?
Closing the breach is our primary goal. But I hope we might also discover what was used to create it. Any artifact of such power is dangerous.
There we go.
The destruction of the Conclave proves that much.
We gotta trying to adjust the camera so I can get a little bit closer so we can actually hear what he's saying.
You don't think whatever created the explosion was destroyed in the blast?
You survived, did you not? The artifact that created the breach is unlike anything seen in this age. I will not believe it destroyed until I see the shattered fragments with my own eyes.
Anything with that kind of power is bound to show up sooner or later.
Liliana's people have scoured the area near the blast and found nothing. Whatever the artifact was, it is no longer there.
Interesting.
In any case, did you need me for anything?
Yes, lore.
I'd like to know more about you, Solus.
Why?
Why not?
Privacy? Caution? Concern about the direction of this Inquisition once our work is done?
Then don't tell me. I wasn't asking as part of the Inquisition.
I'm sorry. With so much fear in the air. What would you know of me?
I forgot he's a little bit private. Gotta watch how we say things. It doesn't really matter though.
Have you always traveled and studied alone?
Not at all. I have built many lasting friendships. Spirits of wisdom, possessed of ancient knowledge, happy to share what they had seen. Spirits of purpose helped me search. Even wisps, curious and playful, would point out treasures I might have missed.
I don't know of any spirits by those names.
They rarely seek this world. When they do, their natures do not often survive exposure to the people they encounter. Wisdom and purpose are too easily twisted to pride and desire.
You're saying that you became friends with Pride and Desire demons?
They were not demons for me.
Meaning?
The Fade reflects the minds of the living. If you expect a spirit of wisdom to be a pride demon, it will adapt. And if your mind is free of corrupting influences, if you understand the nature of the spirit, they can be fast friends.
What? Oh, my mind. It hurts.
You trust these spirits not to possess you the first time you accidentally make a wish?
Do you trust your friends not to turn on you?
Well, yes, but they're people.
Ah, of course.
Oh.
You know what I mean.
Are people only people because they are flesh and blood?
Got us.
Is Cassandra defined by her cheekbones and not her faith? Varric by his chest hair and not his wit?
To be fair, Varric is known by his chest hair and not his wit. Let's be absolutely clear on this.
I hadn't thought about it that way, but I see your point.
Thank you. Few are willing to entertain such a notion.
You said you'd traveled to many different places.
This world, or its memory, is reflected in the Fade. Dream in ancient ruins, and you may see a city lost to history. Some of my fondest memories were found in crumbling cities, long picked dry by treasure seekers, the best of the battlefields. Spirits press so tightly on the veil that you can slip across with but a thought.
Why Battlefield? I mean, it's kind of obvious.
Any place in particular?
Okay.
I dreamt at Ostagar. I witnessed the brutality of the Darkspawn and the valor of the Ferelden warriors. I saw Alistair and the hero Ferelden light the signal fire, and Logain's infamous betrayal of Kaelin's forces.
Okay, yeah, now I gotta know what happened in this timeline.
I've heard the stories. It would be interesting to hear what it was really like.
That's just it. In the Fade, I see reflections created by spirits who react to the emotions of the warriors. One moment, I see heroic wardens lighting the fire and a power-mad villain sneering as he lets King Kalen fall. The next, I see an army overwhelmed and a veteran commander refusing to let more soldiers die in a lost cause.
And you can't tell which is real.
It is the Fade. They are all real.
There you go. They're all real. Like a multiverse.
What made you start studying the Fade?
I grew up in a village to the north. There was little to interest a young man, especially one gifted with magic. But as I slept, spirits of the Fade showed me glimpses of wonders I had never imagined. I treasured my dreams. Being awake, out of the Fade, became troublesome.
Did spirits try to tempt you?
No more than a brightly colored fruit is deliberately tempting you to eat it. I learned how to defend myself from more aggressive spirits, and how to interact safely with the rest. I learned how to control my dreams with full consciousness. There was so much I wanted to explore.
I gather you didn't spend your entire life dreaming.
No. Eventually, I was unable to find new areas in the Fade.
Why?
2 reasons. First, the Fade reflects the world around it. Unless I traveled, I would never find anything new. Second, the Fade reflects and is limited by our imaginations. To find interesting areas, one must be interesting.
As in, one person must be interesting, or the area? Also, does that mean you mapped the Fade? Because that would be an interesting map. I'd like to see that.
Is this why you joined the Inquisition?
I joined the Inquisition because we were all in terrible danger. If our enemies destroyed the world, I would have nowhere to lay my head while dreaming of the Fade.
Weird, but good for you.
I wish you luck.
Thank you. In truth, I've enjoyed experiencing more of life to find more of the Fade.
How so?
You train to flick a dagger or an arrow to its target. The grace with which you move is a pleasing side benefit. You have chosen a path whose steps you do not dislike because it leads to a destination you enjoy. As have I.
Okay.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Personally, I think the most impressive thing about Sola is that he's in the middle of this cold-ass village. Bald as hell. No hat or anything. Bro, gotta be so cold. After all, you lose... What is it? Something like 30% of lost heat is via your head. And so you're kind of making it worse doing that. Of course, it's like all your extremities are where you lose the most heat. So head, feet, hands. But head is, I believe, is the where you lose the most heat. And so thus, in the cold, he's losing a ton of body heat because he's bald. Put a hat on. Crazy. Or grow some hair. That's why I let my hair grow a little bit longer in the winter.
It's good you've returned. We heard of your encounter. You heard?
My agents in a city sent word ahead, of course.
Of course.
It's a shame the Templars have abandoned their senses, as well as the capital.
At least we know how to approach the mages and Templars now.
Do we? Lord Seeker Lucius is not the man I remember.
True, he has taken the orders somewhere, but to do what? My reports have been very odd.
We must look into it. I'm certain not everyone in the Order will support the Lord Seeker.
Or the Herald could simply go to meet the mages in Redcliffe instead.
You think the Mage Rebellion is more united? It could be 10 times worse.
Or you could stop bickering and make a decision.
I agree. We
Good.
shouldn't discount Redcliffe. The mages may be worth the risk. They are powerful, Ambassador, but more desperate than you realize.
You think the invitation could be some kind of trap?
If some among the rebel mages were responsible for what happened at the Conclave,
The same could be said about the Templars.
True enough. Right now, I'm not certain we have enough influence to approach the Order safely.
Then the Inquisition needs agents in more places. That's something you can help with.
In the meantime, we should consider other options.
Okay. Okay, what does that mean?
There is one other matter.
Uh-oh.
Several months ago, the Grey Wardens of Ferelden vanished. I sent word to those in Orlais, but they have also disappeared. Ordinarily, I wouldn't even consider the idea they're involved in all this, but the timing is curious.
Yeah, that does sound suspicious.
That does sound odd. I agree. The others have disregarded my suspicion, but I cannot ignore it. 2 days ago, my agents in the hinterlands heard news of a Grey Warden by the name of Blackwall. If you have the opportunity, please seek him out. Perhaps he can put my mind at ease.
And if he can't?
Then there may be more going on than we thought.
Can do, pretty lady. Can do. Can't say no to a pretty lady. Okay, let's check out our table. See what's going down here. What's going down? Oh, in the perks menu, you can select perks that provide unique benefits to your party. Number of perk points is shown. Okay, we have one.
About Cullen?
Yes. Haven has limited space for our soldiers to train. Perhaps we could set up something over here.
Hold on. Improved coordination, infrastructure, connections. Do I get a look and see what they do? Let's see. Inquisition. Okay, good. Oh, history knowledge. Okay. Oh, okay. I get it. I get it now. All right. So, detailed study of Thedas' past. Opens up new dialogue options. That's always good. Also grants an additional 50% XP for each codex entry found. We're finding shit tons of those, so that might be good. All right. Antivin tailors are famed for their ability to hide pockets seamlessly in garments. Few words to the Inquisition's friends to the north, and its forces can carry more items in the field, so increase inventory capacity by 15. Useful, but not something that we're desperately in need of. Alright, better techniques in glassworking make more durable flasks, allowing more potions to be carried safely at one time. Adds one more potion slot. Is that a slot, or is that I can carry more potions? Okay, what else we got? Connections. Detailed study of politics, rhetoric, and those who wield them to best effect. Opens up new dialogue options related to nobles and politics. Also grants 50% extra XP. Okay. So we have knowledge. Okay, we have to figure out what kind of knowledge we want then. Sterling reputation. Thanks to a few well-placed acquaintances and carefully crafted reputation, merchants will pay the Inquisition 10% more. Okay, that's not terrible. It's also not something we need urgently. From an expanding network of contacts among artisans, suppliers, and noble patrons, merchants will offer the Inquisition a 10% discount on their goods. Also, not bad. Also not urgent since we're not buying a lot of stuff right now. Rare stocks. Inquisition procurers can leverage the organization's reputation to purchase a shipment of rare and valuable raw materials for crafting. Okay. And we got barter by Bell. Okay, Bell's trading connections all over Thedas gives the Inquisition access to valuable commodities and increase its influence with several merchant cartels. Reduces by 5% the time it takes for Josephine to complete operations. Okay, that was pretty cool. So we found that agent in Val Royale. Cool. Right, secrets. Arcane knowledge, okay. Detailed study of magic and the places and creatures that interact with it. Another 50% XP, and opens up new dialogue options. Okay, cool. Optimal cutting. Detailed studies show how to get the maximum usable harvest from each plant. 10% chance to receive extra herbs with each harvest. I think we're ready for that. Eagle-eyed, training and spotting where the pattern breaks in nature and civilization. Grants a significant increase to the discovery range of the searching action. I do like that one, but also not one I desperately need. Trainee herbalist. Gain a collection of tier 1 herbs. I don't think we have a garden yet, so I don't think that will help. We also got Witty Ritz. Scout Ritz is now under Liliana's command and has proven herself adept at intelligence gathering, employing her wit and charm to coax secrets from her targets. So this is another reduction in time, this time for Liliana. Okay, we got her in the hinterlands. That's pretty cool. Right, forces. Underworld knowledge. Detailed study of underworld customs and their brutal but practical applications. I'm surprised this one goes here, but okay. Marsash method. A methodology developed by an Orlesian blade master and used by chevaliers to analyze their own performance in combat. 5% increase in XP earned from killing foes. Oh. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Okay, so definitely one of the knowledge ones, I think. Underworld. Arcane. Or history. That is the question. That is the question indeed. They all sound very helpful. And I love new dialogue options because that always means something interesting and good and lore. But which one? Which one do we like? This is tough. This is a tough decision. I wish I knew a little bit more of what was coming up. I know we're going to be, I think we're going to meet with the mages. So maybe the arcane one should be the one we go with first. I think we'll do that. Actually, we should have done that before we talked to Solus. He probably would have given us something. Anyway, let's see what we got here. Investigate the shards. Okay. Wait, what is this one? Hold on, we don't want to do this yet, I don't think. Or do we? Right, let's keep an eye out for what's going down here. Okay, so we did this. Oh, Truth or Dare, the Imperial Court. What does that mean? The Chantry remains. Okay. What else do we have? Oh, the Inquisition needs bees. I believe that is a regular quest though, so that's fine. Rescue soldiers missing in Ferelden. We don't have enough power for that. Alright, Red Jenny, Inquisition needs bees. I do not know how someone would come to this idea, but I can see the use. It is a large area to search, however. A memo from Josephine written on a note from Sarah. Know what ruins a party? Bees. I know a man who teaches how to jar them safe but angry. Stinging, no good for honey, but great for throwing. Somewhere south. Sarah has scribbled a jar of bees hitting someone in the face. Also a butt. Okay. Can't hate on that. Okay, maybe we'll send Cullen. That's a less time. Okay. It's too large an area to cover. Bounty hunters are a simpler bet. Okay, let's do it.
All right.
Also a butt. Pretty funny. Also, we have the Cult of Andraste. Before the Fifth Blight and the arrival of the hero of Ferelden, Haven was occupied by cultists who worshipped a dragon, one they believed to be Andraste reborn. Both the cultists and their dragon were long gone by the time the Chantry arrived to build the Temple of Sacred Ashes. But there may still be undiscovered passages in the mountains containing their relics. With a concerted search effort, it might be possible to unearth something useful to the Inquisition. Okay. Have to keep that one in mind then. What was on this side? Chantry remains. The confrontation with Mother Havara in the Vale Royal Market had the desired effect, to a point. The Chantry's condemnation of the Inquisition was lost amid a flurry of speculation over the actions of Lord Seeker Lucius, as well as a divide in the opinions of the remaining Chantry clerics. There are, however, clerics still loudly denouncing the Herald of Andraste. The Inquisition could leave them to their speeches, but dealing with them before the Chantry elects a new divine could be a benefit. Okay, this is a long one. Well, I think we'll hold off on that one for sure. We look at this one. Truth or Dare, the Imperial Court. A letter addressed to Vivienne lies opened on the table. A note has been added to the top which reads, Josephine, darling, you should take care of this. V. Okay. My dearest Vivienne, you cannot have heard the shocking allegations against the Inquisition, or surely you would never have been seen with them. Allow me as a friend to open your eyes. People are saying that Divine Justinia is indeed alive, but that the Inquisition, her closest advisors and most trusted servants, have orchestrated all this chaos on her orders. That it was Seeker Pendergast and Sister Nightingale who sabotaged the conclave in order to eliminate opposition within the Chantry, and cut off the heads of the Mage Rebellion and Templars in a single stroke. To save your own reputation, you must escape this acquaintance immediately. With deepest concern, Vicomtesse Elode de Mereau. I have no idea if I even said that even close to how it's actually pronounced, but I tried anyway. Alright, so investigate the shards. Sister Leliana, the shards acquired by the Herald of Andraste are unlike anything I've encountered. Though ancient in origin, few have been recovered before now. The breach must have disrupted whatever ancient magic was concealing them from view. I have heard of one scroll that mentions the shards. It belonged to the Circle Tower in Markham. However, after the circles fell, the Sorel family seized many of the valuables as compensation for donations made after their mage son was taken there. They intend to sell the scroll, along with everything else, at private auction. Right, so we take connections of few well-placed rumors should incite bidding wars on other items, leaving the scroll for us. Okay, sure, we'll do that. Investigate the shards. Sister Liliana, with thanks to our Lady Ambassador, I was able to study the scroll. The reference is vague, but it implies a connection to a temple, possibly elven. I followed the lead and believe one such temple stands in an oasis in the western approach. As to what may lie within, I cannot say. Reports of the place are cut off or have pages missing. I have yet to find a reliable first-hand account. Perhaps our soldiers can provide a better one. Enchanter Renault. Okay. Do we want to go to the Forbidden Oasis now? No, not right now, but I'm glad we opened it. Alright, so I guess we can do those. I guess we can't go any further presently. Champions of the Just. This is choosing the Templars, which we need more power, which means we gotta do more side quests. Rescue soldiers, we can't do either. We need more power for that, so I guess we're gonna go to the hinterlands unless we go to Desor Coast. I don't think there's anything there for us right now. Alright, so I guess I can send people to do these then. Alright, Truth or Dare, let's send Josephine. This one's a short one. Josephine looks so hot in her card here. And then for this one, looks like we're sending Liliana. I think she had the short... No, Josephine had the shortest one, but... these clerics were not at the Conclave for a reason. They all have secrets and weaknesses we should explain. Okay, we'll send you out there.
Let's see what we have.
And then before we decide where we're gonna go, let's check out our quests. Power +2, cool. Oh, we have a thing here, okay. Let's find out what that is first. The Cult of Andraste operation available, okay. Krem, who the fuck are you?
Excuse me. I've got a message for the Inquisition, but I'm having a hard time getting anyone to talk to me.
Alright.
Who are you, soldier?
Cremisius Aclasi with the Bulls Chargers Mercenary Company. We mostly work out of Orlais and Navarra.
Okay.
We've got word of some Tevinter mercenaries gathering out on the Storm Coast. My company commander, Iron Bull, offers the information free of charge. If you'd like to see what the Bulls Chargers can do for the Inquisition, meet us there and watch us work.
Okay, the Iron Bull. I believe Freddie Prinze Jr. does the voice of.
What should I know about your commander?
Iron Bull. He's one of those Kunari, the big guys with the horns. He leads from the front. He pays well, and he's a lot smarter than the last bastard I worked for.
Ha.
Best of all, he's professional. We accept contracts with whoever makes the first real offer. You're the first time he's gone out of his way to pick a side.
Interesting.
What can your Bulls Chargers offer the Inquisition?
We're loyal, we're tough, and we don't break contracts. Ask around Val Royeaux. We've got references.
I appreciate
Why did
that.
your commander send us this information?
Iron Bull wants to work for the Inquisition. He thinks you're doing good work.
I look forward to meeting this Iron Bull.
We're the best you'll find. Come to the Storm Coast and you can see us in action.
I look forward to talking to this Iron Bull. That kind of like the 4chan.
There was no word for heaven or for earth or sea or sky. All that existed was
Before I do that,
silence.
let's check out the journal. Okay. Alright, so seeing red for that. Captain of the Chargers, meet Iron Bull. Search for Blackwall in the hinterlands. Okay, those are good. Lost soldiers, we can't do that yet. Forbidden Oasis, Shard Collector. Strange Shard has been discovered. I don't think we need to do that yet. Haven. No. Hinterlands, Master of Horses. We have a bunch of stuff there that we can do. So we may have to go over there and do some stuff. Oh, and Hush Whispers. Grand Enchanter Fiona, leader of the Mage Rebellion, has offered an alliance with the rebel mages. Okay, so travel to Red Cliff and make contact with the mages. Return to Haven and discuss Fiona's offer with the advisors. So this will not lead us to not check out, not pick a side. What's up, Saraza? How you doing? How you doing, my man? Cool streamer. Liar. But this is good then. I want to do more before we pick a side, because I'm not sure what side to pick right now. I don't think I ever made it to a point that I picked a side, so we're getting a lot further than I ever got. Alright, Saraza, you're doing really good. Oh, very good, actually. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. That's good. Glad to hear it. Normally you have some kind of crazy thing going down that's not so good. Alright, then let's check this out.
Voice of the Maker rang out.
Let's check this out. Glad you have a sense of humor about it, at least. Orlais? No. Something crazy
My
happened?
scouts still comb the hills for clues about the explosion. I'll take what I can find.
Tell me more. Crazy. Alright, I came here and they're not telling me where I need to go for... going to this person. Maybe it's open already and I just gotta go world mappy. Alright, world map. Veilguard. Forbidden Oasis. Hinterlands, travel. Oh, it's here. Okay, I guess we're going there then. Perfect. Oh shit, they're way up there. Oh, Red Cliff's up there? Okay. We got a whole bunch of shit to go over. Okay, so we're going back to the hinterlands to do stuff. Because apparently we got stuff to do. And the Black Wall's over here, so we can meet up with the Black Wall while we're here as well. We also have the horse dude that we gotta talk to. He's over here. So I guess this is a good chance to like rack up some points and stuff. Alright. So let's head here. Oh wait, oh yeah, no, we're gonna go out that way. Okay. Who to take? Let's take, we have one tank. Let's take, if we're gonna go and talk to mages. I think we should take mages. I think it seems only reasonable for me to do that. Do I have the equipment to equip on a second mage? It's a good question. Inventory. Weapons. Staff. Okay, we do have... Oh, what are you? Are you... Oh, you're an ice one anyway, so maybe I give you an ice. What are you using right now? Anything? Acolyte, iron, ice staff, no. Discipline, fire staff? Maybe I'll give you fire for right now. Oh no, you're using the ice staff right now. Okay, so that's fine. You're not using fire staff. You are using a shocking staff. Okay. Different. Alright. Oh, I got a supposed test shift for a chef job. Cool. And it wasn't even a chef position. It was a sous chef. Ooh. The other cook told me management was just covering a shift for someone who called in sick. So you went really fucking pissed off to the manager, like at the start of the shift, and demanded they pay me for my expenses to get there because I was just going to bail. Okay. It's a good, interesting start. Right. You're using that. Should I give you fire maybe? Test chefs are paid a minimum wage, is like 3 times. Oh yeah, that's, yep. That's how they get you. Okay, so far it seems like they tried to scam you. Okay. You're using longsword, yep. I am using... Yep, okay, all good there. Armor. We have one apprentice coat. You are also wearing an enchanter coat. Okay, that's fine. It's actually better than what Solus is wearing. Okay. You are also wearing some kind of hat. Orlesian Hennin. +3 cunning though. That's cool. The manager was like, nah, that's not even legal. And I was like, bro, do I look like I care? Just waving a knife around? Uh-oh. Are you making your point? I understand. Think I have any accessories for you, lady? Yeah, we don't have that many. At the end, they paid me an hour and my expenses, and that I super inflated. Nice, you got that money though. That's what matters. You did it. Nice job. So you're happy you got that money. I appreciate you coming to me with a good story. Wonderful. Happy you screwed them? Okay. That's part of it too. Okay. The money was secondary to screwing them. I gotcha. Oh yeah, that's right. This is an evade. Oh, I got that attack. Maybe I should like actually do that. Oh, no, it totally is. I totally agree with you. You can't act like that around people. Can't be trying to screw them. That's pretty bad. If flanking, not that one. We don't do that. Flanking though. Keep your target's armor sundered. Okay, that's pretty good. What about this one? Parry. If you succeed, which I have not succeeded at yet. Wait, prepared to knock away the blow as long as stamina. Okay. Could be useful. Also, flank attack. Okay. You leap through shadows to attack your foe with deadly strikes to hit them from behind. Yeah, people are really weird about their job sometimes and helping the boss who is not going to help you back. Especially, you know, like a restaurant job. That seems like the least likely to get help in with your boss. If I take this attack, flank attack. Do I want to take this? Let's do this. Let's do this one. When we're flanking, because we flank a lot. That works. All right. Right, next. Cassandra has one as well. Okay. Payback strike. Okay. Gaining stamina when you lose health. Okay, that's not bad. Blocking range attacks. Okay. I got you. Can't be flanked, which is really nice. Shield bash. What else do you have? Vanguard. Manager was literally the dude taking reservations. You tell from a mile away he was not in a comfortable position. Does totally figure though. Actually, this is a taunt. You can challenge as many enemies as you want. Yes. As our tank, we need you to do that. Right, Vivienne has 7 points. Okay, so she has Spirit and Ice, which seems to cover the same thing that Solus does, I think. Oh no, we can pick. I getcha. Maybe we pick something different. Oh, you got an interview at a cool ass wine bar? Sweet. I'm taking it that's a food related and not a bartending related interview. Although maybe you make good drinks. I've forgotten. Actually, I think you did say that, didn't you? Could it be? Are you a bartend? I mean, she did this, so maybe I should do this and this. Shit. And barrier. Is there a heal? Revival is heal. I gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, maybe then we go with Storm or she's using fire, so but she seems like she would use Storm if I were to guess. What do we got? Energy Barrage. Salvo of Elemental Blast. Okay, you're also a bartender and you take a sommelier class. Oh yeah, well, I think everyone wishes they could be hired as a a sommelier because they get paid and they drink wine. There's nothing wrong with any of that. Chain lightning, 100% chain lightning there. Gotta go with the chain lightning. Okay, and then definitely this one. You don't have a barrier right now, so maybe not that one. Ice mine, okay. No, okay, let's go with more of this. All right, what do you have here? Fill the area with sympathetic magic. Yes. Also, lightning bolt. Okay, what was this one here though? Static cage. Trap enemies inside an electricity field? Okay, that sounds fun. You got it, lady. Alright, and Solus has the spirit one, so... Oh, you only have 1 point. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Dispel, though, that's pretty good. Mind Blast, that's also pretty hilarious. I cannot unlock this... Oh, because I have not... wait, yeah, because I haven't unlocked Peaceful Aura or Guardian Spirit, that's why. That's protective barrier, okay. That's a barrier right now. Can't even imagine being a sommelier myself. I do bad with tastes. Can't tell things apart. I've been trying to do that with whiskey, especially since when I started drinking it, to see if I could figure out how to separate tastes. I'm terrible at it though. I am god awful. So I can't imagine trying to do it for wine. Additional health bar, or do I go Peaceful Aura? Takes a lot of practice, true, and I don't practice that much, but I think there's a talent to it. You have to have some skills in order to do that. Have some physical gift. Doesn't have to be like a super strong something, but you do have to have a bit of a gift, I think, in order to do it. Separating taste is not as easy as people say it is. I don't think so, at least. Did I do barrier? Alright, we'll do barrier. Alright, alright. Now we can go. Oh, Josephine's already ready. Well, too bad. Alright, where are we going? I want to hit this camp first, so let's go in that way. Toggle waypoint. Okay, that doesn't help me. Alright, but I'm gonna toggle this waypoint in a minute. Let's go this way first then.
True enough. It's good to have commerce restored. I've many goods here if you wish to trade.
You only have to have a bit of an edge over people and a way with words. I mean, you still have to have a bit of an edge, and like I said, for me, I just can't do it. I don't have that ability. And I don't have a way with words either, so I lose in 2 different ways. I do admit I'm not drunk. I'm not drink. What? Drinking. I've not had a lot of wine. Had a few glasses, but I mean, not like 2 or 3, but like over the course of my life, not that many glasses of wine. So that probably doesn't help. Oh, what do we got here? Those people that need to die? Yes, it is. Oh god, that guy's got armor. That guy also has a shield. This guy's dead though. Oh, he didn't die! Gotta go.
What the
Attack! Hit you with the shield's coming too.
Make it take you!
Oh, watch out! The shield! Okay, that's loud. Nice. Oh, is there more going? Oh, he's not dead. I will not disagree with you there.
Sully the name of the Templars.
The wine is pretty good. Oh, there's a shard up here. Okay.
Another key to that ancient temple in the desert.
Is there anything over here? But it's like I haven't had occasion to drink a lot of wine. What's going on up there? Alright, I better go up there and find out what else is going on. My family was not fancy, so wine was not in the cards. My family drank a lot of cheap beer. Oh shit. Oh, okay, they showed everything. So when it comes to stuff, that's more what I'm used to. Okay, they did not have to do that to that ram. Ooh, a brilliant staff. I wonder who can use that. Let's take a second, take a look. Oh, it's not that brilliant after all. Right. I think I should take the other way to get to that camp though. I guess I should, if I'm drinking anything, I probably should drink more wine for the quote-unquote health benefits. I've taken to whiskey because of the like no sugars added and stuff like that. So it's like not the worst thing of things to drink.
Ahead.
It's not terrible, so not adding worse stuff
According
to you.
to my research, the ancient elves may have set up wards near here.
Alright,
if we can find the artifacts they used, it may help strengthen this area against tears.
1, 2. Archer guy, you're going down first. I like the dive out of the way. That does not really work. Good old healthy whiskey. I want to say it's healthy or anything. Just better. Comparatively. Oh. Take that, bro. Still pretty low, pretty loud. Alright, turn it down just a touch. There we go. Take all. Army Dirk. I have a feeling that's not that good. Heavy adventurer armor. Okay. Figurine, Mafra the Betrayer. Okay, okay. But yeah, I'm also trying not to kill myself as quickly or as badly as alcoholism can make you do, I guess. What is going down over there? Let's see if I gotta go help you. Are you dying? Don't die. Let me help you. What up? Miris, okay.
I am no danger to you. My name is Miris.
Stop walking away.
I see you come ready for battle. Perhaps we face a common enemy in these demons.
Maybe.
Are you fighting the demons on your own?
Fighting the demons is pointless. There will always be more, and I have no means of closing the rifts. But I have heard of elven artifacts that measure the veil. They may tell us where new rifts will appear. I was not expecting so many demons, however. I believe one of the artifacts is nearby. Can you help me reach it?
Sure.
It sounds worth investigating.
Thank you. It shouldn't be too much farther ahead.
We're distracted. You don't need to distract me.
I do not think I could have done this alone.
Don't distract me. Okay, energize. What the fuck does energize mean?
We'll need focused magical energy to get by.
Requires a okay.
Flat ear. Can you manage it?
Manuvinen, Dalen.
The fuck? Thing about wine is you have to try a lot of wine to actually get knowledgeable. To become knowledgeable at it, yeah. I mean, that's like everything though. Like, even things that are not alcohol related. Hold on. Okay, there's a lot of fade things in there. Hold on. We're going in. Like most things, you have to be... You have to experiment a bit before you can be good at anything. Take that. Oh, are you gonna say did you not die? Okay, we're getting distracted from what we were doing. I didn't think it was going to be very far, but maybe we're wrong about it. Didn't think I was going to be this distracted.
What manner of fire is that? I believe it is called veil fire. I have heard of it, but never seen it.
It is a form of sympathetic magic. A memory of flame that burns in this world where the veil is thin.
Okay. Okay. Turn it down a touch here. Alright. But a whiskey brewery would produce a few different main bottles and that's it. True, but also there's just as gotta be just as much whiskey out there as there's wine. So many different breweries and stuff, and the subtleties I'm sure are just as complex. Maybe more so. I don't really know. Alright, I'm gonna hit this guy here in the back. Haha, take one out. Hope you guys doing okay up there. I'm not helping you. Why is my tank down here instead of like helping tank stuff?
There. If we activate that crystal, it should react to the strength of the veil.
Okay. Oh, light. We are lighting everything on fire, okay.
We're near another artifact.
Yeah, I figured. That one right there to activate. Can I do it?
Yes. The
Cool.
wards are helping to strengthen the veil. This area should be safer for travelers now.
Yay us.
Well, that should prove useful. And it seems the ancestors left something for me as well. Interesting. I believe our alliance is concluded. Go in peace, stranger.
That was it? Special. I can use that.
Do you even know what you're holding? How it will interact with the Veil, the Breach, the demons? I have the knowledge to use what you found safely. You don't.
Perhaps you're right. Here, take it. Go
Cool.
with Mithal's blessing.
Cool. You gave me something. Take Hall, letter. Stronghold of apostate mages. Winery usually has a lot of different grapes and they do blends, and you also have to consider year, press, and treatment. That's how you get a single smallish winery putting out like 20 different wine bottles in a year. I mean, a whiskey's the same way. I mean, different blends of what is it that they call the mash or whatever, but different varieties of barley and rye and wheat and corn that they put in, and so they do different blends and stuff and age it just as much, but maybe not as much as wine. but they age it just as much. And I mean, it's just as complex, I think. I think in the end there may be a few more variety of like grapes and stuff that they might get used, but I think it's pretty comparable, like overall. Right, Stronghold of the Apostate Mages. Let the fools in Redcliffe play the good mage as they always do. We know the truth. This world is ours to conquer, and every worthless peasant who threw a stone, every Templar who glared in disappointment at our harrowing, deserves to know it. Follow the trail to the Witchwood. Find your brothers. An unsigned letter, the scratched handwriting almost too sloppy to read. Give me that. And that. Okay, perfect. Oh. Oh, that's that. Okay. I wonder what happens if we light them all up. I don't know, the whole concept of all of brewing and pressing and
Those
whining
runes are not entirely normal.
is fascinating. Which runes are we talking about here? Thought there was another. There it is. Light. Okay, you said something about runes and then you don't. There's nothing to see. Aha! I did not even see the treasure chest. Cool. And I don't drink enough as it is to really be able to have to have any kind of actual opinions on this stuff. It does take a lot of tasting to be a whiskey connoisseur too, but it's a different philosophy. Whiskeys are produced so a particular bottle will always taste exactly the same, which is great. Wine, you just have to try and see. You are definitely more knowledgeable about this stuff than I am, so. I will definitely take your word on that one. I think that makes sense. Is there something else here? No, you gotta be just talking about this thing.
Interesting. It may prove useful.
Oh, I could like, I could have done that. Okay, well that's... What am I supposed to do with this? What does this do? Now I feel like this has got something I gotta do with it. Where does it go? Examine, here we go.
The Veilfire must be making the runes legible.
Uh-huh.
A weapon enchantment. This could be quite useful.
Cool. Glad I tried it. Is it great you got into whiskey? Don't want to sound like I'm gatekeeping alcoholism. I think it's kind of hard to gatekeep alcoholism. There's just so much out there. Considering the alcoholism that runs in my family is just from cheap ass beer, it's got to be a lot better. Some people are insufferable.
How did you know to approach us, Solas? The breach opened. We were scrambling and barely had time to think. And there you were.
I went to see the breach for myself. I did not know you would be there.
You must not have been far away.
I was not. I'd come to hear of the conclave, but did not want to get close.
Lucky for us, then.
Definitely. Just want to give context of what it's like to be into wine. Yeah. I mean, people are insufferable about everything. If people have a hobby, there's always someone who is gonna be trying to gatekeep it. It doesn't matter what it is. Right in your back. Oh, I got saved. Thank you. Someone saved me. Someone saved my life. I'm looting in the middle of battle because that's what I do. Oh, fuck, I missed. Stop running, bitch.
Don't let them escape into the canyon.
Hold on, I'm running. No, shit! Rebel Queen's Ravine! Oh, shit, we're in trouble. Fuck, I missed again! Okay. Well, before we attack them, let's gather up the loot that I missed before. Yeah. An unsigned letter on a bandit body. We don't need any heroes on this operation. We're being paid to keep things quiet and keep trade away from the East Road. When reasonable, allow targets to flee and spread word of the danger in the area. When such is unreasonable, kill all targets, regardless of colors flown. Interesting. But yeah, anything can be gate kept. Even the weirdest things, especially the weirdest things, are most likely to be completely gate kept. Different thing, wine is also much easier to try. If you drink a bottle of wine a week, that would be pretty standard. If you drink a bottle of wine a week, you'd be heading for, for that ferocious speed run. We got some orders. A letter on a bandit in the hinterlands. The patrol pattern is not negotiable. Upon any encounter resulting in injuries, mark trail and withdrawal to the villa. You must remain in fighting condition to apply appropriate force and keep refugees clear from the area. Interesting. I mean, I guess that's true. What you're saying. Since wine has less alcohol in it, it's a lot easier to be able to get into it by drinking a bottle. I guess it depends on your size of bottle of whiskey then. You can get smaller bottles, but I mean, that's not quite standard. Okay, we're gonna kill these guys because they're in my way. Actually, because this is where our camp is.
Decent enough place to camp, I suppose.
Yep. Yeah, oh, that guy did not die. Okay, he did die. No, he didn't. Okay, now he died. Don't die, Solus. Tank! Go tank for the mages! What are you fucking doing? Jesus. Tank for the mages. It's not the best tank. Alright, was there stuff here? Oh, iron up there. Gotcha. Wine, at least there, wine is also way cheaper. I think like anything in terms of alcohol, you can get cheaper and more expensive versions of each. Even here.
Nothing to report, sir.
I would say here, I'm trying to think. I think you can probably get decent wine cheaper than decent whiskey here, though. Like, even the cheapest wine here isn't terrible, while the cheapest whiskey is kind of thing. An unsigned letter in the hinterlands. Preliminary digs have been more than successful. It's extremely surprising to find such a high quantity of the product this close to the surface. If I didn't know better, I think it was growing. On one hand, this gives us an advantage. Without having to work with the old families back in Orzammar, or even take this through official guild channels, our families stand to make a killing. On the other hand, the proximity to the surface and to the populated areas of Redcliffe raises an interesting challenge. The war between the mages and Templars should keep people out of the area for now, but as soon as the humans are done trying to kill each other, any operation we start will be uncovered. If we're going to take advantage of this opportunity, we need to keep people out of the area. I'd recommend manufacturing some bandits. This part of Ferelden is lousy with them, so they shouldn't attract much attention, and nobody will have trouble believing that bandits would stake out some territory. By the time anyone uncovers the operation, it will either be tapped out, in which case we'll be gone, or we'll have the operation running smoothly, in which case we'll be wealthy enough to deny everything and throw some money at the throne by way of apology. Talk to the families and make it happen. This is too good to pass up. Sounds like they're finding red lyrium, maybe. Down there, maybe? Huh, interesting. Comparatively, you can get a nice bottle of wine for $12, but a nice whiskey would be like $60. I think we can get... I'm trying to decide exactly what constitutes a nice bottle of wine and a nice bottle of whiskey here. And the size of your whiskey to your whiskey bottle. I think I buy smaller ones than normal because it takes me a lot longer to drink. Oh my god, what the fuck? Where the fuck am I? I mean, a Bullet Rye or a Wild Turkey 101 would be a nice bottle of whiskey. Okay, to Native American whiskeys. Okay, oh yeah, Wild Turkey. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it depends on the size too. Like, I got a handle of Maker's Mark for like, what was it? What did I end up paying? Like $55? Which is
She's taking flight.
I would think be pretty nice. Oh shit, is there a dragon? Is that an actual dragon? Holy shit, I do not want to fight an actual dragon yet. That's an actual dragon. Nope, 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 nope. I don't think we're supposed to fight an actual dragon yet. Nope. I think that's telling us don't go that way. Nope, 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 nope. Let's walk away.
Nothing to report, sir.
Alright, let's go and see if we can find those mages. But again, a handle would be a lot more than a big bottle of wine comparatively. Although to my buddy Elvin, it would probably not be that different. A handle is what is that? A liter and a half, I think. I think that's what it comes up to. I don't know, whiskey has some strange unit of measurement sometimes, at least here. I didn't know this either until I was looking it up when I was looking at different sizes, and I was like, oh, I normally buy a smaller one comparatively. I get in the 200 to 400, so I get, you know, a few drinks out of it. Oh, they want to kill me. Okay, I don't like this. Stop running away. What are you attacking? Yeah, 1 liter bottles, that's pretty... Yeah, for whiskey, I think we do
Shall we have a look around?
milliliters and liters, so... Fuck, did I miss? No, I didn't. You just didn't die. Oh, shit! Get out of there! Actually, I gotta learn how to parry. He's down. Get him. Yeah, parried that motherfucker. Yeah, I think we definitely use freedom units for a lot of stuff, but not for alcohol, at least. Although I guess wine definitely would be in our word units, but yeah, normally like whiskey and stuff is milliliters and liters. So yeah, you can only get 750 to 1 liter. Okay. Oof. Yeah, those
Stay
are
alert.
big bottles. Bigger bottles than I normally
Chaos has
get.
made this part of Ferelden more dangerous than ever before.
Except perhaps during the Blight, my dear.
All right, yes. Except during the Blight.
Right. Oh, there's another quest here too. Okay, so Blood Brothers. All right. Templar wants to fight. Okay, we guess we can do that while we're here. Open door. Or not. I thought we had the keys, but we don't. But I'm a rogue. We always have the keys. So one thing beeped and I went the exact opposite way. Also, there's something on me. Oh, okay. Where's that? There it is. Take. Bottle of Thetis. Butter Bile 784. A hard liquor that is not so much served as it is brandished. Coarse and indifferent. It is to your taste, or it is not. The failing is yours if you cannot raise or lower to the challenge of a distiller told not to. Go gay. Just take everything in this person's house as we do. That's what you get for having stuff in your house. It's a fantasy game. You should never have stuff in your house. But yeah, since I am not a drinker of renown, I get like smaller bottles, maybe like 200 and 400s. Unless Alvin comes, and then I get bigger. Ooh, Mercenary Lord Blade. I've learned to appreciate a good bourbon. A lot of people just shit on them. I've got nothing against bourbons. I haven't had a lot of them, so I can't like intelligently talk about it. But I've had bourbons and they've been perfectly fine. I think there's just an America bad view to a lot of things lately. Yeah. I don't blame people. even inside America, there's a little bit of that too. I don't blame people for that at all. Right, did we get in? Okay, we got the shocking staff and a brilliant staff. You're already using a shocking staff. Should I up you to shocking staff instead then? Sure, why not? Alright. Alright, this is the dead dude, I guess. Oh, I just found stuff on him, I guess. Guess he just died in the duel. That sucks. Sucks to be him. I wonder if we could like stop it or something. I don't know. Okay, do I gotta kick these guys' ass? Looks like it. Sorry, Mage Bro. You did. Or you will be dead. Oh, did he just run away? Yeah, he did. Sorry, bro. Give me your stuff. I'm coming to help. Coming to help. Apparently you didn't need my help. Never mind. Alright. Might as well let the cooldown come back then. Oh, there was another dude. Okay, a letter found on a dead Templar. Templar Corin, in light of the current hostilities, I believe our arrangement is no longer satisfactory. You are unable to reach me with payment, and I have no means of delivering the merchandise to you. I hope that when this unfortunate situation is resolved, we may once again do business. Interesting. Oh, shoot. Oh, I should, block it and get him out of here. Get out of here, bitch. Well, I remember to parry. Cool. Right, is there anything else around here that I need to... Oh, there is another dude. Alright, let's take this guy out real quick. Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me? Coming through in the back. Nice.
Dead.
Yes, Cassandra, he is dead. Thank you for telling me. My god. Alright. But yeah, stuff in the US is a little strange right now. Don't blame people for being like, the US here kinda sucking. Could be better, could be worse. We shall see. We shall see indeed. I mean, the worst part about it is just how much it touches stupid stuff. People are now really dumb about stuff, including games. It's sad. Haha, I'm more mountain goat than you are, Ram. Sliding down. Okay, perfect. We made it.
Redcliffe Village should be just ahead.
Aha, I see it.
Constant watch on that damned thing. Sound the alarm at the first sign of demons.
Closed the Fade Rift. Oh, okay, we better come over here and do this then. We're coming. We're coming. I'm going to kill. And then I'm going to run my images away. I don't know if I can parry anything they do. Oh shit, did somebody hit me? Can I close it? No, I can't. Where's the... Can I not close it yet? Where's my closing? There it is. Disrupt. Okay, that did a little bit of damage, but not enough. Okay, this one is not dead yet. Okay, good. Good. Can we disrupt? No, we can't. Stop it. Die. Close it. Close it. Closed. Perfect. We did it. We are the best.
What was that? We don't know what these rifts can do. That one appeared to alter the time around it.
Yeah, that was a little bit weird.
Make her have mercy. It's over. Open the gates.
Seeing a lot of people just getting super bitchy about anything American. Yeah. Yeah. It sucks, but I mean, there are definitely people that bring it on themselves and have definitely shown themselves to not be people that we want to associate with. So yeah, it sucks, but it is what it is. Wait, there are people down there. There are people down there. And there's also treasure. We'll grab the treasure first. Sledgehammer, nice. I mean, I wish I could say differently about some stuff, but yeah. Totally deserved in a lot of ways. There's some stupid Americans out there. That's not the button I want. Who do I kill? Cassandra, please go after this guy with the sword. I will take out this guy. Oh shit, there's a guy with a shield too. Oh man. Oh, there's 4 guys. Oh shit. Oh, did I get both of them? Someone better set me on fire. Ow, you son of a bitch. Oh, he just hit me too. This motherfucker. That was my fault. What is Cassandra disapproving about? What are you disapproving about? Did I do something wrong? We're a loot goblin. Of course we grab everything that's on the ground. We are treasure hunters. We are treasure hunting. Treasure hunt everything. Just never know. Maybe I stabbed her in the back accidentally. Sorry, baby. It wasn't me. Wow. Alrighty. Red Cliff is just ahead here. I think this is a good stopping position for the next part of the quest, where we will get a chance to talk to the mages and find out a little bit more before we commit to one side or the other, which is good because I want to know a little bit more before we make a decision, because I can't decide yet. And this is definitely a lot further than I've gotten the last time I played, at least in the main quest. So I definitely want to learn more about what's going down. That's the whole point, is learning what's going down before Veilguard comes out. Because I have forgotten pretty much everything I played, and I didn't get very far in the main quest. Alright. Oh yeah, so I am getting a little sleepy, but it is what it is. Ugh. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff going down here in the US. I can't blame people for getting mad about that. There's a lot of stuff going down a lot of places right now. That ain't cool. But we don't work with that kind of bullshit around here. At least in this little section of the internet. Ugh. So Ah, man, stretch. But I'm getting a little bit tired at least. Had a headache for most of the day. And I don't know why. Like a little one. I'm trying to figure out whether it's like a bit of a migraine or something, or what. Like it's like connected to dehydration, which is like one of my migraine triggers, or something else. But it definitely feels more migraine-y with where it is than anything. So I probably haven't drank enough water today. Should do that before I go to bed at least. I mean, I've been drinking a decent amount today. Not much worse. Actually, I'm doing better than what I normally do on a day-to-day basis. So I'm kind of surprised that that's what it is, but could be other things too. From sweating. I guess in this room it's a little warm. 3 computers running. Well, technically it's 4, I think. And I don't know why it gets warm in here certain times of the year. During the summer, it's quite cool in here. It's actually almost cold sometimes with the central air. But when that's not running, it gets warm in here, which is fine when it's actually cold outside and cold in the house. But right now it is not. It is pretty normal. So that's why I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what's going down. But I'll drink some more water too. So I mean, the other thing it could be is just sinuses. So I get sinus headaches too, which are usually related to weather. I don't get a lot of them anymore, but every once in a while get a little bit of that sinus pressure going down too. So I mean, it could be that was the other thought I was having, that it could be sinus related, and that's a little bit different. That too, I definitely need to drink water for that too, otherwise I'll get all stuffed up. So it seems like water is definitely the remedy today or tonight. I'll definitely need to drink more water tomorrow in preparation, because tomorrow I'll be on the other channel. We'll be playing some V-Rising. Definitely have a drink then, and I'll definitely need to drink some water to cancel out anything that I would be losing from that. So definitely should water myself a bit more tonight, at least for the next few minutes, and then later, and then tomorrow. I don't even know what I'm saying half the time. I don't know what's going down. I don't know. But there was something else I was gonna say, and now I've like completely forgotten. Got completely distracted by this. All right. But yeah, you're taking off too, Sarasa. Okay, you have a good one. Thanks for stopping by and telling me about your encounter with your chef thing, and then your chance with the in the wine bar. It's awesome. So, but yeah, I'm gonna go then. I'm gonna try and get some sleep. So thank y'all for hanging out and everything. Like I said, Saraza, good luck with your interview. I'm hoping to have my own interviews pretty soon. We'll see if that actually shapes out, but that's a slower process, I think, being where I am, which is fine. But yeah, sleepy time too. So thanks, like I said, for hanging out, watching. Twitch side, hit that follow button and notification button. YouTube side, you all can like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff on the stream or videos. I gotta put more up. I gotta get those up. I got this Unicorn Overlord playthrough to put up, and I've been bad about it. I need to do that. I'll do that at some point. But yeah, check that stuff out. Links in the description of videos and the streams to Twitch and socials. And so there's also links in the panels of Twitch to YouTube and socials. So get to one thing, get to everything else. It's wonderful. It's wonderful how that works. it's like I planned it. I can't wink it. With the way I have my model set up right now. That's sad. But anyway. I keep saying thanks because thanks. That's all I can really say. And hopefully all are doing well out there. Stay well, stay safe, stay good, stay healthy, stay fresh. Like I said, I'll be on the other channel tomorrow night for some V Rising. And then we'll be back Monday to continue this game as I attempt to finish it in reasonable time. Veilguard comes out at the end of the month. I'm not going to be done with it by then, but hopefully soon after. We're going to see. We're trying real hard here, but we'll see. So look forward to more soon. So Monday, Tuesday, it should be a regular week actually. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. So yeah. So anyway, thanks again. Y'all be good. Be safe. I'll catch you all later. So have a good one.